प्रियवाक्यप्रधानेन सर्वे तुष्यन्ति जातवः। प्रियवाक्यप्रधानेन
Sai Ram. What an awesome address our brother gave just now. And when he's speaking, I thought he is an astrophysicist or a nuclear scientist. I asked Rudra, Ravi, what's his profession? He is geography and economics. Is that correct, sir? Economic geography. It's coming into my terrain also, you know. And how does he write a very scientific book like that? Sir, well done, sir. God bless you. I want to add one more thing. I saw the dedication he wrote to his mother. It's a pity that the book came the day the mother passed away. It should have come 1 day or 2 days before. You know, because I always tell people, the Indians, I know what the Westerners do. The Indians, what they do, yours were the incredible efforts actually. They will only dedicate a book to their father and mother after they die. After they die, they'll have a memorial book. And the same kind of Tevaram or the songs will they repeat again and again and again. And then they'll write something about the father and mother. And I'm telling the youth nowadays, and sir, you would have a brilliant thing now you did. Dedicate something to your father and mother when they are alive, not when they die. So do everything in your life. Book, dedication of at least some dedication to feed the poor, something you do. In the name of your father and mother when they are alive. Let the father and mother come on stage and receive the book that you dedicate to them, or receive an ideal dedicated to them. How happy they will be. Was your mother aware you were writing the book, sir? That's good. At least she was aware you were writing the book, And she was held on to the last day when the book finished. Once again, sir, I salute you for what you did. Okay? I've dedicated a lot of things to my mother when she was alive. I made sure I dedicated books to her, CDs to her, tapes to her, when she was alive. Now, after she's passed on, I also dedicate things. We have now got this program that was mentioned later for you, called the Award for Noble Son and Noble Daughter. I'll talk about that later. I dedicate that to my mother's name. So it's a very good example and a very great inspiration, brother, what you have done. And God bless you for the effort. And also for me, I'm very happy. I got the book free at least. This is like the halavas. Anyhow. So now, I'm going to do a little change in the program. I know all of you are dying to... What is the subject we're going to talk about? No, legacy. Okay. We're supposed to talk about the legacy of SAI. But morning we had quite a heavy session, about the teachings of Baba. So I thought to add another heavy session immediately after that might ruin your neural pathways and short-circuit it too fast. See, brother, remember what you said. And so I thought what I'll do, we'll have a more relaxed session, more fun session now. Yesterday I talked about the miracle of Sai devotion. Remember? Did you all enjoy that session? So I thought perhaps this now this session, we'd have such a similar session. Would you like that? Hello? Yes. You say, yes, I'm an economist. I'm demand driven. A lot of supply is available, no? But the demand is there. So, somebody at least one person is clapping. So I thought today we will talk a little bit about this session till lunchtime like this. Then after lunch, we should talk about the legacy. Why should I do after lunch? The people would have eaten all, they will be sleeping, you know. That's okay. Those who are not interested in legacy can sleep. We'll give you pillows. Ravi is arranging pillows for those who sleep about not knowing about Swami's the legacy and what is our role in Swami's legacy, his mission. So we do that deliberately after lunch, so that only those who are eager can keep awake and listen. Again, who are not here yesterday? Oh, you missed all that, okay. We talked about the miracle of Swami. I showed them incredible photographs of miracles around the world, mind-boggling stuff. And then I talked about the miracle of Sai devotion. And for me today, I'm more interested in the miracle of Sai devotion. Can devotees, by praying to God, achieve some incredible miracle response? Does God answer? Does God really answer? Is someone up there listening? Yes. Wow, fantastic. That's the answer we want. And can we see a direct response? So I'm going to share with you one or two incidents that happened. I'm not going to share with you incidents of miracles where I was alone and it happened, because there are no witnesses, anyone can say. But I'm going to share with you miracles that where a lot of people were there, present. Like the one I told you about the North Korean thing, you know. And there were 5 witnesses, you know, in let alone the North Korean villages. So what happened is, so after North Korea, so those who are wondering why I'm talking North Korea, it's too bad. Listen to the recording. Who's been recorded by brother here, in a very tiny camera, you know, which merges with the black cover at the back, you know. That's one thing, is he taking any pictures? This is very powerful. So after we came back from North Korea, months passed, and the El Nino effect hit our region. You know what El Nino? Okay. And the El Nino effect had a situation whereby massive drought in the region. In our region, Malaysia, Thailand, get a lot of rain, you know, tropical country, but now suddenly there was drought. Month after month after month, no rain. Reservoirs began to go down and down and down, and government began to, in KL and other places, Kuala Lumpur and other places, began to ration water. It came so bad that they said, all right, this area of the city, 2 hours on this day. Then 2 hours this area, like that it came like, so everybody desperately had to store water in the bathtubs and tubs for them. But one interesting thing, in my house, we have a big Sai center in my house, we built a big building there. And we never had any water cut. Okay? Water was always flowing. So I just wonder why people are complaining about water, lack of water. And I was wondering why. I don't think there's a miracle as such here. Because my house is seated in the older part of the city. And I think the pipeline that goes to the palace passes my house. So they didn't want to cut the water to the palace, okay? So we also used to get, because not only my house, a few others, but the water, everybody else was suffering, you know. So I think that was the reason. Now situation gets bad. One day I'm in the office, all of you, how many of you know Suresh Govind? Yeah, you know the guy. Yeah. Real superstar character. One of the great gifts for us, to me personally. Do you know how Suresh became Baba devotee? You know the story? He told you? Okay, I'll tell you how Suresh became out. In those days, the early days, I'm talking about maybe 25, 30 years ago, Suresh was undergraduate. He was studying in a thing called the Tar College. I used to go around to the universities giving talks. Of all the religions in the world, okay, the most ignorant group are the Hindus. They don't know any of religion. They go break coconut, put people, they don't know why they're doing all it. At least the church you go, after the prayer, the pastor will tell you what the Bible teachings are. In the mosque, they go and give you the teachings of the Quran. You go to the Buddhist temple, they bring the Hindu temple, you go break coconut, show flowers, and then come home and no one tells you anything. So I decided then, because I was an atheist because of that, as you all know. So I decided to go around and sharing whatever I knew about my religion to the youngsters. So I go to the universities, and start doing, I sing songs, I crack jokes. So it became like a super sad thing. When I go to university, the hall will pack, fellas sitting on the floor, and having laughing, so it became very popular. So I went to this Tar College, I studied in Tar College. And normally when I go to the universities, what happens is, I'm reading story, I'm telling you, I'm waiting forward to get it. It's like, I went there, and the first, when I finished, when I come down after the rostrum, the organizers greet me, thank you, Dato Jega. Then they walk with, some of them walk with me, until they come to the edge of the university, and then as I walk to the car park, then they stop there. Okay, I'll go to the car park, take my car and go home. Now this session, after I finished, I came down and this tall fellow stood beside me and others were and then he walked with me. I reached the edge of the building and I continued the car, but this fellow followed me, this tall fellow. And I was very happy to see him. I said, okay, fine, very good. I've got too much compliments, so you can't take too much. And then I got to the car and I started driving. This guy is holding my window and running beside, when can I meet you next? When can I meet you next? Where can I meet you next? I thought, absolutely mad fellow, So I said, if you want to come to the Bangsa Birth Center, say, on Tuesday, your bhajan will come there. Tuesday he was there. And he never left. He became incredible inspiration to many. And he was really something, one of God's gift in my life. Now, so until I come back now, fast forward, El Nino. Now those days I was working in MIDA, I was Director of Investment Promotion in the Malaysian Industrial Development Authority. In charge of all bringing in investment to my country. And I was having, it's a Saturday, those days we used to work on Saturday. And I was having some meeting with my staff. And suddenly I get my secretary comes in. My secretary comes in and she says, sir, normally she won't interrupt me, but she knows Suresh, so he calls me every time. So, Suresh on the line. What's up? It's very urgent. I want to talk to you. I said, what's so urgent? Tell him I have a meeting. No, sir, he said to hold the line, finish the meeting. Holding the line. So I said, okay. Then I couldn't finish the meeting, I went up, I said, what's up? Anna. Anna means elder brother, okay? Anna. He says, I said, what? Anna. Can we go and have, my house no water for 3 days. Okay. Why tell me? Tell the municipality. The exact words. Tell the municipality, don't tell me. By the way, I must thank the organizers for improving the facilities here. Someone had to get the fan beside me. It's really very hot here. It's fine. You all are comfortable? Good, okay. So I said, call the municipality. Now why are you calling me? No, my water, house no water for 3 days. So what can I do? House no water for 3 days, Can we go and have bhajan in the reservoir? I said, what? Can we have a bhajan in the reservoir? I said, bhajan in the reservoir, why? Then we can get rain. This guy is a scientist, a brilliant award-winning scientist, okay? This guy, okay? He's won so many gold medals. I said, Suresh, what makes you think if you have bhajan in the reservoir, we'll get rain? This man told me, when I saw this movie, it is Malayalam movie called Shankara Paranam, okay? Shankara Paranam. And there in that one state, there's a big drought, And then this one man came, like he's the hero of the movie. It's one different type of guy came and he sang, Shankara, and then thunder, lightning, rain came, This scientist telling me this, I said, Suresh, Okay, go and sing that. Can you come along? Why don't you come along? See, in case it doesn't rain, we can blame you. One thing, this guy's a brutal honesty. Okay? I think this nonsense the fellow is talking. Anyway, just to placate him, I said, okay, tell you what, you, let me think about it. Let me ask Swami, I'll call you back. I tell you, there's something I must share with you. As I told you now, all of you by now, most of you at least would have by now come to a conclusion I'm absolutely crazy, okay? Now I'm going to add to that. Now I talk to Baba all the time. Everything I do, I talk to him. How each of you must communicate, right? But it's a very interesting. I talk to Muruga, I talk to Ganapati, I talk to Amma, mostly now Baba comes to me. So I always ask him everything. If I go jogging today, Swami, should I go jogging today? Yes. How many minutes am I going to do? He'll tell me how many minutes. Like that, very specific. Everything. So I said, okay, I'll get back to you. So hung up on him, I came and locked my room door, my office had a room, and I invoked Swami. Swami, I mean, if we go and have bhajan in the reservoir, will it rain? No. If we have bhajan at the SAI center, will it rain? No. So effectively, that's end of the conversation. Okay? But I asked him one more question. Swami, is there anything we can do? Swami replied, yes. What Swami? Have a yagna. Yagna where? You know the fire sacrifice, fire thing? Called Omama Yagna. In the center. Now watch now. This is the reason I dare tell you all this is because you many witnesses to the incident. Now, this is my house, okay? This is the compound, let's say. Not so big enough, but I'm drawing it. And at the back here of the hall, my house is here. My real house is here, my house. The gate is here. And then there's a badminton court here. The badminton court is here. And behind here is where we built this SAI center. And I took a loan and I built, previously we had it here, it became very inconvenient. I built this center here. So I asked Swami, where? He said, have a yagna. I said, where Swami? Have it in the center. And the badminton court, open area. Okay? Now the conversation went like this. Swami, so you mean if I have a yagna in the badminton, what? It will rain? Yes. Okay. Can it, okay, a very kind fellow. So I said, Swami, can it rain the whole of ASEAN? Okay. He said, no, only Peninsula Malaysia. Okay. Swami, don't mind me asking Swami, how many days, how long after the yagna will it rain? You know, it rains 1 week after. And Swami replied, within 24 hours. Well, imagine that 3 months no rain, huh? Within 24 hours of rain, he said. I said, wow. Within 24 hours of rain, Swami? He said, yes. So when should we have it? This conversation takes place on a Saturday. He said Sunday, Monday. He said Monday. Have the session have the yagna on Monday. And what time, Swami? 7:30. Or something around 7. I said, wow. Swami, it will rain. Yes, it will rain. Within 12 hours. Then I asked Swami, can I inform the press? Yes, inform the press. Now I hung up on Swami. Hung up, no. Then I thought to myself, oh my God. He said, if you cough and cold, you can, one doctor tells you can do heart surgery, you will get a better care, second opinion. Okay? So that time in Malaysia, there was another gentleman, his name is Uncle Nataraja. I wrote about him in a book called The Fourth Dimension. This man, now next meeting Baba, he was the greatest phenomenon in my life. I think Brother Puna was him. And he goes in this trance of Ganapati, Murugan and Amman. And when he gets in the trance, he becomes total omniscient. And he tells his stories about him that make your hair stand. And I called him. I said, Uncle, listen. He's an elderly man, Uncle, he passed away recently. I said, Uncle, listen, I'm getting this message from Baba, about yagna. Can you check your side, okay? No, it's the same source, but I'm doing one telephone line, another telephone line. can you check with him and see whether, then he said, okay, I'll call you back. I mean, can you imagine this kind of thing happening in the real world? I mean, then this thing I'm talking about, like what you see in the movies. He said, then half an hour later, he called, Jega, it's on. He was given more specific details. He was given the size of the yagna pit. Number one, the size. And then he was told, you have 9 people sitting around the yagna pit. And then all the others will sit behind every person, like this, and have their hands on the shoulder of every person. You understand what's happening? It's like a spokes, you know. You understand what you understand? Okay, like a spokes. That he was given the mantra that should be said. The 4 mantras. Each mantra 1 hour. And in that whole 1 hour, 4 hours, no one should move. If anyone moves, the whole thing is over. It's cancelled. Okay? So now, you see, don't forget, yagna is not an easy thing. No, you've got to get your devotees, all the members to run around, to take wood and build the yagna pit and sand and bricks and all kinds of stuff involved. Okay? So once I got the confirmation from him, I called the Sai devotees, guys, we're going for the yagna on Monday, 7:30, get the yagna pit organized. So everybody started running around and they built the yagna pit here, you know, in this now. Then what we did, normally when any yagna is done, the people will put a little, like normally a cloth kind of tarpaulin above, directly above this, the yagna pit itself, okay, you know. So likewise now here, a little tarpaulin was, a cloth, something like that was put above this. And now there are devotees now sitting like this, around here, you know, that's a scenario. Look at it, okay? So ladies and men, everybody were involved. Huh? Was that? Yeah. Okay. This is the yagna pit and so this is what was done. Okay, so now, don't forget here now, here is the yagna pit and this is the Babylon court is here. And then there is the Sai center here. In the Sai center, we have eternal flame burning with the Ganapati, you know, and all the God form people. All the religions are there. We've got pictures of Christ and Buddha, everybody is there. So, anyone walks into a Sai center, they immediately know it's interfaith. The picture of Christ, Buddha, and Jesus, and all kinds of Guru Nanak and all that. So, instruction given to do the yagna. Now comes Sunday. By Sunday, everything is moving, I am getting nervous now. At that time, devotees, I was deputy here. I was Deputy Director General. I was Deputy Director General of the Malaysian government agency responsible for all investments coming into Malaysia. I was one of the most senior, high-profile Indian civil servants in the country. Everyone knew me because I used to come on the media every time. I'm thinking to myself, Swami, if we have this yagna and nothing happens, the media comes and covers it, nothing happens, you know, I look like the biggest idiot, you know, in the country. And they'll think, my God, how come this madman is Deputy Director General? Okay, you know. So the next Sunday morning, I was praying to Swami, and Swami, please Swami, I tell you what, the yagna is on Swami, everything is on Swami, not necessary to have the media. Swami replied, have the media. No Swami, not necessary Swami. Call the media. Wow, okay. So I told my people, inform the press. So, next day, Monday, about 6:30, the press arrived. Devotees all coming in, so one by one, 7:30 the press start. And this, my luck of bad luck, the reporter was a Christian and the photographer was a Muslim. So no one knows about yagna. So he looks at the guy and says, what's happening here? Yagna. How do you spell yagna? Y-A-G-N-A. So what's it for? Then I said that yagna is explain spiritual fire, blah, blah, blah. I explain all this. Then he asked me the $1 million question. Why are you doing this? I have 2 choices now. Either tell him generally we are praying for rain, which many people are doing, you know, all the religious groups doing. Or tell him all the details that took place and put my head in the chopping block and let Swami cut it and hit the fall. So I stood there and I'm thinking, what's it for? I said, Swami, what should I do now? Okay, Swami, if you want to destroy me, I put my head in your hands now. I'll tell him. So I told him, well, there what happened was, on Saturday, I was praying, we got a message, saying, we do the yagna, this yagna today, 1:30, it'll rain, all over parents of Malaysia. Again, another question I asked Swami, will it rain in the catchment areas? All the catchment will rain, and it'll rain within 12 hours of the yagna, and the press flow is furiously taking notes, okay? As I'm telling him, I feel like an absolute idiot, okay, telling him. So I said, I know it sounds crazy, I said. The guy said, no, doesn't sound crazy, mad. In his mind, he thought, this madman, what's he doing? Anyway, finally they did everything. And the end of the session, 7:30 came, and then I didn't sit around here. I was walking around chanting Om Mandras. A few others were chanting around here. Lalita was, by the way, also there at the time. And I went inside the eternal fire always burning here. I took the flame and went and put it into the yagna pit. This is the yagna pit, okay? And then the yagna started. And that time the photographers, the press took some pictures. Everybody, we started at 7:30. 7 o'clock, 7, sorry. We started at 7. 7:10, 7:15, yagna started, every mantra going on, 7:10, 7:20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 7:45 around that, suddenly, tuck, 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 we're hearing sounds. Because Babylon Park, you could see drops of water. Devotees, by 7:55, the skies opened up, and the massive thunderstorm. Rain poured and poured and poured, lightning, thunder, it was incredible. And you know what's happening here, devotees? The rain was opened Babylon Park. And all the devotees sitting down, the ladies all were soaked wet. Billy Fong was there, by the way, sitting also, Billy Fong and his wife. So I think Suresh was not there. Suresh had gone outstation. He's flying in, at that particular period. And the rain, everybody was soaking. And then what worse is not where the tent was up to here, And because of that, the water was coming and falling at the back. The ladies all sitting down there, like a floor. And so it was terrifying. And I was really scared because it was frightening. You're overexposed like that, and lightning and thunder is flashing all over us, And I read about it in the scriptures, that sometimes when you do this kind of yagnas, the demonic forces will try to disturb the yagna. Because the idea is to move somebody, and then the whole thing is cancelled, okay? So, I was really got scared, because I never have stood outside in the rain like this, with all the rain. Everybody is so quick. So what I did was, I quickly ran into the center. I knelt in front of the altar. Swami, I said, Swami, the rain, Swami. Yeah, you asked for rain, I'm giving you. I said, Swami, listen. I said, you don't mind, Swami. You don't mind. Can you reduce the rain around my house? I'm telling a real conversation. Like, Swami, I'm going to pray. Amazingly, I got out and walked out. The rain came, I don't know where the whole of Malaysia, at least around the house, became a slight drizzle. Immediately, I got all the youngsters, people like that, we all got together. We went inside my house and took every plastic sheet we could find, the dining table plastic sheets and this and the other, and we took everything and we came out with strings and we lashed all the above, but we took about 20 minutes to do that. By the time we finished, at least we gave overhead protection to the people. They're all soaked wet, soaked. Saris are wet, vesties is wet, everything's wet. But at least we gave overhead protection to the people. And if we finished for 10 minutes later, the sky opened up again. It rained and rained, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. 4 hours, rained and rained and rained. Heaviest thunderstorm I've seen in my life. Lightning and thunder. At about 11 o'clock, the rain subsided. Then I went to the altar and asked, Swami, has it fallen in the catchment area? He said, yes. Uncle Narayan went and checked his way. He said, yes, catchment area. How to tell anybody? We don't know. We don't know whether it's going. Only tomorrow they'll know. Devotees, I share with you now. Can I have the El Nino slide again? Low range. Okay, yeah. So devotees, so now we myself and uncle got the map. What to do? We must wait till tomorrow, to find out whether all the Kashmir is what had affected. Next morning, devotees, this is the picture that came out. Miracle, or you decide whether miracle or coincidence. Next morning in the Malaysian newspapers, this huge picture came out there. Ritual performed to ask for rain. There's Uncle Nataraja there, Uncle Nataraja standing there, and I'm there putting the Arati flame inside. Keeping the faith. Members of SAI Baba yesterday invoked and prayed for rain over catchment areas to overcome the present water crisis. And SAI Organization Central Coordinator, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, that time I was Central Coordinator. Jagadeesan, Dato Jagadeesan. Then I tell you a story here. So devotees, this is what happened. Next morning I went to office, and all my staff had seen this, Dato, what did you do last night? Yesterday? I said, no, I just prayed for rain. Now what happened is devotees, then the rain that day, next day it rained the whole day, third day it rained again. It became like Noah's Ark, not going to happen again. And by third day, it rained heavy rains were coming on. Then my staff, I remember my staff came to me on third day, Dato, you don't mind, can you stop the rain for a while? our clothes are not drying. I said, listen, I am only responsible for making rain, not stopping it. Anyway, here's an example of an incredible story of how Divinity responded to a plea, not selfishly. I had water in my house. So this is one of the examples of. But what moved the whole thing was the entire faith we had. They say the faith moved mountains. And for me, when I put my neck on the line and told the reporter the entire story, and next day nothing can happen. This thing would explode on the papers. This madman promised rain in 12 hours. Nothing happened. So that's why I made some of the images. So this is one of the stories of the scene. Now, so let me tell you what. We got time, man? Hello? Huh? Half an hour only. Okay, let me share with you something else. Right? Can someone help me put some water here? Thank you. Let me tell you another story. I think this Ravi asked me to talk to you about this one. See, sometimes devotees, when we want to do things, this is, because the rain thing is an unusual thing. I don't think you all will have a kind of a drought like this, El Nino effect. But we do a side project. And devotees, I always tell people, if you do mediocre things, why should God get involved? If everybody is doing mediocre things, God is unemployed. But you do something that without divine help, you cannot achieve it. Then God must come. But we're so daring, So there are two incidents to this, okay? We decided in Malaysia to organize that the human value, we are on the right in the human values thing, So I realized, for us to get human values, Parvika classes, the HP class are very good, but only I felt it. I need the whole country to be shaken up on values, okay? So we decided to organize an Asian human value drama competition. Asian value. We were 11 nations, got together to come to Malaysia to have a competition on drama on human values. 19 what? You're the historian. Anyway, she remembers all days. No, doesn't matter. Just some time ago. That time I was the president of the SAI Council. And devotees, why should, and then the message was, it is not SAI devotees to come to do the drama. Every country, including Australia, was there, in New Zealand, all they must get non-SAI people to do the drama, take part, and non-SAI must present, not SAI devotees coming, I really don't like inbreeding, everything SAI, get a message to outside. So we sent the invitation to 11, and before that the question is now, SAI council members asked me a question. But Jega, okay, before that, okay, another story. Before this drama festival, we did another program. So really I was gung-ho on this values thing. We had a symposium on science and morality on science and spirituality, commerce and morality. Symposium on science and spirituality, commerce and morality. Now, the question is, why would anyone get excited about this? Who can we invite? So we're having a meeting of the council members and some of the guys said, Jega, science and spirituality, why don't we invite a Nobel Prize winner to come and speak also on the subject as a guest? I said, who? Who's going to invite? And Jega, you try. All of us give ideas, I must try. So I said, okay, anyway, good idea. So, but there are no Nobel Prize winners in Malaysia. Very difficult. Do you get these Nobel Prize guys in New Zealand? Anyway, I'm not in Australia. So mostly in Europe, the guys are there, in Japan. So, but I was thinking how to get Nobel Prize. But see, every mad idea you do, you have a plan. Plan doesn't work, but the mad idea is there. So God helped those to help themselves. So I thought to myself, what to do? Okay, then I realized Dr. Akang Jumsai was the most prominent scientist at the time. And I thought he would know some Nobel Prize winner. Okay? So I asked him, and he gave me a name of some scientist in London, Nobel Prize winner. So what do I do with his name? Let's see. Just a name, no contact, nothing else. So I thought to myself, all right, good idea. I'll approach the Norwegian embassy to give me the list of Nobel Prize winners from the Norwegian embassy. They'll have, because they are in charge of Nobel Prize thinking. And then having the list with the contact, we can try to contact those guys. Good idea, no? Hello? Yeah, make some sensible idea. So, I fixed an appointment with the Norwegian ambassador. I went to him and told him, Excellency, we're having this symposium on science and spirituality. Come on, big, half an hour thing. What is Sai Baba movement all about? What you're doing? We showed him all the social programs of the big projects done, medical camps, all that we have messages from the Prime Minister, messages from ministers, state, we have a lot of support from everyone. Whatever we do. I make sure the government is fully aware of what we do. Showed him all the, first we show our credentials, our CV of the organization. Then I said, this is what we're planning. He said, good plan, sir. So now he said, good plan anyway, it's with us. Then he said, I tell you very good. Generally when I do these mad projects, actually good project, I always pray to Swami, if I'm going in the wrong track, block me early. Don't block me when I'm coming to the edge and I collapse, the whole organization collapses. Block me early and then that's okay. Don't let us go so far and then we collapse, So now I'm talking to the Norwegian ambassador. He said, so very good plan. I'm very happy. But you see, for the Nobel Prize, you must contact the Swedish embassy. I couldn't believe it. I've gone to the wrong embassy. I don't know, some idiotic reason I thought Nobel and Norway sound the same. I couldn't believe, I'm a quite educated fellow, and I go to this long embassy. So I went down the steps, I remember going down the lift and I was Swami, this is a block. The block embassy, I have to share. Now how am I to go to Swedish embassy again? I was almost want to give up this attempt. Then the same time what happened is, 2 days later, 1 week before this, I get a letter from UK. One fellow writing a total saying, now he is quite a senior office bearer. Dear Jagadeesan, I got your name from the book you wrote. I want to thank you for writing this book on Journey to God, Malaysian Experience Sai Baba. I read the book, it inspired me so much. And thank you very much. A very praiseworthy letter thanking me for writing the book. That was okay, I appreciate that, but I got a big problem, Nobel Prize. I can't worry about this. Okay, so I put the letter away, thank you. 1 week after, 2 or 3 days after this Norwegian fiasco, I get a telephone call. Hello, Dato Jega, this is so and so. I said, yes. I'm calling from London. I said, yes. Did you get my letter? I said, what letter? About the book. Oh my God. The guy who wrote to me thanking me for the book is now calling me. I said, I thought he wanted something from me. I said, yeah, brother, thank you. Anything I can do for you? No, brother. I tell you what, brother. Okay, can I do something for you? Can I send you something from UK? I said, no. We think we're developing country, Malaysia, we need things from UK. He has been kind, Like New Zealand, you all think Malaysia is not poor fellows, no, we need things, So, I said, no, I don't need anything. No, please, brother, ask me something, I want to send something to you. So he's so persistent, I said, okay, I want something. What? I need a Nobel Prize winner. That was a pause, He said, excuse me, can you get me a Nobel Prize winner? Now, then I had this, the autumn gave me a name, So I said, can you contact this guy and see that if he's whether he's prepared to come to Malaysia, He said, I see, okay. Can you send me some details? He didn't say no, Can you send me some details about this man, who you are? So I sent him out, and then he contacted me today. I met this guy, and he's asking me who you are, who's your organization. Are you the Moonies? Reverend Moon. I said, no, don't worry, I'll send you all the details. So I sent him all the packet of all things done in Malaysia. Then he calls and says, Jega, he says, okay, he's prepared to come. Nobel Prize winner. No, not this guy. This guy said no, he's too old. This guy said no, he's too old. He referred to somebody else, another Nobel Prize winner in UK. Then this man is asking me, shall I contact that fellow? I said, okay, and contact him also. Then he calls me again, this fellow also says he's too old, he can't. He gave me the name of his mentor. Who's the mentor? The mentor now has gone to USA, migrated to USA. Now the chap's asking me, shall I follow up with him? He wants to follow up with the guy in USA. I said, there's too much to ask someone. Those days were not cheap phone, those days are very expensive phone calls. I said, no, brother, not necessary. No, please, brother, let me help you. Let me contact this guy from you. I'll try and find out where he is. He doesn't know where he is in US, it's only the name. I said, brother, where do you work? I work in British Telecoms. I said, carry on, brother. So this guy, he calls USA, I don't know how many cities he called. And he finds out the name of this guy, and then this guy then refers him, he says he's too old also, refers him to his student or someone in UK back again, who's, his name is Professor Wilkinson or something. This guy is one of the people involved, in the atom bomb research, what he calls here in USA, they had this Manhattan Project, Manhattan Project. So this guy said, shall I follow with him? I said, carry on now, what is that after USA, UK, nothing. So then he called me back and said, this guy is asking, he's prepared to come. But who are you? I sent him all the details what we are. Then he said, okay, he agreed to come. He said, you are a legitimate organization, government is supporting you. I'll come, but condition, you must pay, I said, listen, give you a business class ticket, hotel, everything here. And he said, you must also finance my wife to come along. I said, fine. On the phone I'm telling you, fine. I had zero budget, nothing else. Now suddenly I put the phone down and I'm going to pay business class ticket. Those days, for two people to UK. So then, okay, now we got the Nobel Prize winner. So I need the money for the tickets, okay? You watch how Swami takes over. Now I called my Sai Council guys, look, you're on. Good news, bad news. Good news, because you know that. Bad news, we need 2 business tickets, It's about 20,000 odd ringgit, okay? Or more than those days. So I said, okay, we'll see. Up to Baba, we can't depend 100% on him. I go to office next day. On my table, there's a letter from British Airways. Why? The British Airways has brought a bunch of journalists to Malaysia, about 15 journalists, to know about Malaysia. And they came to Maida, my organization, for an industrial briefing, economic briefing. So I get them a briefing, and this guy is writing to me now, this British Airways guy. Jega, we were the one who sponsored the British journalists, And I must tell you, the visit to your office, I gave them a comprehensive idea of the entire economic situation. The visit to your office was the most valuable visit we had in the visit to Jagadeesan. They're very happy about this. Thank you very much for your support. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Mr. Johnson, this Jega here. Yeah, Mr. Johnson, how are you? Thank you very much, You don't say, no, I'm very happy that you said that I can do something for me, can I ask you? What is it? We need 2 tickets, one business class ticket, Nobel Prize winner from UK. He said, Mr. Jega, I'm sorry, I'm not authorized to give any fare, any tickets for someone from UK to Malaysia. Malaysia to UK, I can authorize, I'm a local. But you're in luck, I'm going to UK tomorrow. I'll check with headquarters and let you know. Okay, he goes. We end up here, we are praying, oh, Bhagwan Baba, business class ticket namaha, business class ticket namaha, business class ticket namaha. 2 days later, I get, that time no email or we get a telex coming in. British Airways agrees to sponsor 2 business class tickets from UK to Malaysia for 2 scientists. Devotees. That was an incredible thing, can you imagine? We dared to do something and Swami delivered one by one. That scientist delivered, you do everything quite by accident, okay? That's how God works, in what divine accidents, okay? Then of course, once we had Nobel Prize winner as one of our speakers, everybody wanted to take part, okay? We had all this, Malaysian scientists want to take part, business person want to take part, and I approached the business community, And I remember Motorola guy, Jega, commerce and morality. What has commerce got to do with morality? So that was one and it became an incredible stuff. It's the first time ever in Malaysian history Nobel Prize winner spoke in Malaysia. That was under SAI ban. Because it's an incredible Swami's grace. The lady is taking my time here. 50 minutes. Okay. I'll tell you the second story. Okay? Then came this Asian human values thing. This is another fantastic miracle. So we had now to organize a human value drama festival. 11 countries. Then the members asking me, again always zero budget, not much money. And why should, then the members, council people are very intelligent, not like me, I'm like, I just carry ideas. I said, look, let's go 11 countries, might all come to Malaysia, not side you, non-side you, we pay for all the air tickets, But 11 countries, 110 tickets, air tickets, in economy class. Where are we going to get the money from? Hey, listen, don't tell me all the problems, okay? Let Baba do some work also, Exactly that. Let Swami do some work. If you think this thing must go on, he must deliver, not me, So what? But of course, again, we have a plan. Everything has a plan. Plan doesn't work, but it's a good plan. How to get tickets? So I thought to myself, okay, I approach all the airlines and tell the airline, like Australia, Qantas, events, human value events, can you all donate 1 or 2 tickets, 1 or 2 tickets. It's 11, 10. We agreed that 10 people from each country will come, maximum. Donate 1 or 2 tickets, human value events, Then once we get all the tickets signed up, we can possibly try to get the money to buy other tickets, So, it's a good idea, right? Hello? Yes. Such a good idea, right? Maybe Singapore Airlines, get Singapore ticket, Japan Airlines, Japan also, get Japan Airlines to get 2 tickets, 3 tickets, like this. But I thought to myself, okay, if I go to Malaysian Airlines, which is the host country, and ask Malaysian Airlines to donate 1 ticket, for each country, like Malaysia 1 ticket from Australia, 1 ticket from Japan, then I can take the 1 ticket Malaysia has given and go to Qantas. Malaysian Airlines is giving 1 free ticket for your Australian friends to come to Malaysia. Can't you donate 2 tickets? Good strategy, no? Hello? Yes! Tell you, in terms of strategy wise, no problem. Okay? So then I fix an appointment to go and see the chairman of Malaysian Airlines. These are all Muslim guys, okay? So I sit down in front of him and I give him a full brief. Again, always we will show the CV, CV of the Malaysian organization. So this Malaysian organization, we do medical camp, we're done here, message from the Prime Minister, this is very impressive CV you have, really. All Sunni programs backed up. So, you've done quite a lot of work. Yes. Then I said, what we need now is we're having this Asian Dhamma festival. Can you donate a few tickets for each country, 1 or 2 tickets for each country? He said, Jega, it's a good idea. In fact, the government should be doing this. The government should be doing something on values. Everybody asks for tickets from us. We can't keep on giving everybody. But tell you what, leave this with me. I'll speak to some of my managers and see what we can do. So go back home. Next few days, every evening. Oh, Mechindrama Sasam Namaha, Ticket Namaha, Malaysian Island Ticket Namaha, Malaysian Island Ticket Namaha. Oh, Swami Malaysian Island Ticket Namaha, Ticket Namaha. 3 days later, 4 days later, I get a letter from Malaysian Island, one of the managers. Dear Mr. Jagadeesan, further to your letter to my chairman and your conversation, we have many questions to ask you. Please call me, fix appointment with me and come and see me. Okay? So I called a guy and I go to his office. Devotees, when the room, we sat down there, empty room, we sat down. Always when I go, I take an interfaith group, I don't have to do all the Indian affairs. So I take 2 Chinese people, myself, Chia was there, and another Richard was there, and another side, I think I forgot who it was. 4 of us, 2 Chinese, 2 Indians, one side. This guy comes in. The chairman was a very gracious guy, gave us coffee, this, that, and very gently. The fellow comes in, this fellow, manager. Okay. Listen, I'm very busy, he said. No, I'm very busy. I saw the chairman is unemployed. Anyway, I'm very busy. I tell you what, listen, sit down. Tell me what's all about. Meantime, I'm already giving him all the letters now. He knows what's all about. So I said, then I thought, okay, again, I must start my CV again. So I said, okay, I took the programs, and I said, we are Sathya Baba organization is an multiracial, multi-religious service organization dedicated to principle human values. They showed him all the flyers. Halfway through, okay, I'm very busy, I got to go now. Okay, so I'll tell you what we can do. He said, alright. So I had a full scale paper in front of me. So I put, I'll tell you what we can do, what we cannot do. Okay, so I still remember, I drew a line like this. Cannot. Country, cannot. Which country is going to give me? Then he said, I tell you what, Singapore cannot. Because Singapore is just next to Malaysia. It's geography, Singapore is just next to Malaysia. And because we have a joint service agreement with Singapore. So I'm putting there under cannot, Singapore. Thailand cannot. Thailand is again above us now. That's why I wrote that. In the meantime, Swami, why you put me in this mess, okay? Now cannot, where is going to stop now? No? So Thailand, I'm writing Thailand. The rest, okay. Devotee. My pen froze. What? That's okay. What do you mean that's okay? I'm telling you that's okay, what? 9 countries, 9 countries, yes. Free, yes. 10 tickets booked, yes. The guy's getting angry with me, I thought, gee, this guy's getting angry with me. Better not ask any more silly questions. I'm doing what interesting questions to ask. So what do we do next? Okay, here's the name of my staff. In charge of it, he knows all about it. Call him, contact him, and then what about the tickets? If you give us the names of who's coming, we'll issue the tickets for you, finish. Okay? Okay, deal with him. Farad walked out. I went there holding 1 or 2 tickets, He's giving us 90 tickets, From Japan, from India, from everywhere, except Malaysia and Singapore, who we can bring by bus, okay? Malaysia and Singapore, we can bring them in the bus. But how to Japan, we said, oh my, we're in trouble, okay? So I still remember the scene. Then the fellow left the room. So all 4 of us, we all got up. We didn't speak. I said, no, we didn't speak. We just walked out days later. Yeah, let's have a cup of coffee. So we went to the one restaurant nearby. We didn't speak one word. We sat down. And 4 coffees. Hey, Chia, did he say 90 tickets? Yes, free, yes, then what do you believe this? Even a minister goes, do you think any airline will minister 90 free tickets? Sathya Sai went to sign. Baba always says, Baba said one day, in a speech he gave, at that time I still remember it was a human value conference. The first EHV conference in Puttaparthi. I was invited to speak, and I had two subjects. One was devotional group singing, one was unity of faith. I gave my speech first day. At the end of the first day, Baba said, "No, I want you to take the human value program into all schools," he said. So we went back to our rooms in the night and sat down. And then we said, we know the program, no? The 5 values, 5 teaching techniques, all that we know. We knew it, a fantastic program. So I said, listen, Malaysia Muslim country, they're not going to accept this in those days. So I tell you what, let's take the program, we don't mention Baba's name. We'll take the human value program in without mentioning Baba's name. All I know. Next morning we go to Purachandra Hall, sitting there. Baba's giving his speech. By the way, I must tell you this. When you take this program into schools, don't take out my name. My name must be there. We looked at each other. Then he said, my name has power. Use my name. My name has power. Use my name. Everybody used to say, never hear his name after that. Sathya Sana Council. We're not going to publish this argument, but SAI Council is doing this, that's it. So 90 tickets from them. Then we had this massive hotels came in. Once we had these tickets and then we knew Baba's taken over. People fund, money, but funds started flowing in. People wait, this Asian woman, my God, we ministers, we get support. Then, now we discuss, now watch and then who to be the guest of honor for this such a big function? Then somebody take out the Prime Minister, somebody the Minister of this, Minister of that. The one fellow at the back said, Jega, let's invite the king, the young Dipertuan Agong, leader of all Islam in Malaysia, as a guest of honor. I said, my God. But a good idea. Yeah, I said, okay, listen. Okay, I must tell you one thing, another thing. Those days when I was the president, whenever I have a meeting and I open it to anybody, anybody will come, you want to sit down, listen to us. So anybody. So there was one lady, Chinese lady, elderly lady, now she's how old now? 91 something, 91. That time she was called Madam Lau. She's husband had passed away and she's a regular devotee in our center. Okay? She was sitting there quietly at the corner, listening to all this. So then I said, okay, listen, if the Agong involved, the king involved, we cannot officially write to him simply, Because if I write him officially and the palace doesn't reply, we are stuck, we can't move, Unless palace says no, then we can invite others. If palace doesn't know what we will do. So can we get some informal contacts with him? Anyone knows anyone who knows the Agong, the king? There's one Nesaratnam who's hockey, Agong is the patron of hockey. The other is Dr. Tangavelu, as a brother, Dr. Nesaran or Tangavelu, all Indian fellows, they're getting Indian affair. Does anyone know non-Indian who can approach the king and just present the program, get it? This Madam Lau sitting in the corner, Bajega. Madam Lau, having meeting, Madam Lau. Bajega. Madam Lau, what my dear? I know. You know who? I know a Malay businessman, a prominent Dato also, who knows the Agong very well. He walks into the palace for tea with him. I couldn't believe this tiny Chinese lady knew of somebody who knows Agong. I said, you sure you know? Yeah, I know. Or can you fix an appointment for me to have a lunch with him? Okay. Sorry. The link, please remember the link. So before this particular incident, the meeting, but 3 or 4 weeks before that, Madam Lau comes to me. I got a very good friend, Muslim, Dato, Muslim. He wants to have a tape on, video tape on Sai Baba, Can we let him? I said, Madam Lau. In Malaysia, by the way, if anyone is seen giving any non-Muslim things, to a Muslim person, that you could be arrested for that, for trying to convert people. So we cannot give anything of it. We can give, to others, but not to Muslims. So I said, Madam Lau, you know the law in our country. If Dafla goes to reports, I came to this, I'll go to jail. No, he won't go to jail, He's a very good man, he won't. Okay, if I go to jail, you come visit me, right? Of course I'll visit you. So that time the cassette, I gave her the cassette, one cassette. She goes, it comes back next week, he wants one more cassette, can you get another one? So I said, okay, I'm not in jail. Okay. I had to get off my back, I had this massive event over again. Now she's telling me, the man she gave the cassette to is the one who is the king's close friend. 3 weeks before this meeting, already Swami made the connection again. Then I go to him and we have lunch and he hosts a lunch for me. We Changala Hotel. Walk inside, I see this man is someone known from business point of view for 10, 15 years ago. Long time I've seen him. Hey brother, you are? Yeah, Pastor. Hey, come, sit down. So I'm very happy to meet you, blah, blah. I said, listen. I told him what the Sai Baba all about. Hey, I know Sai Baba, I know Ayah. He calls Baba Ayah. Then I saw him going to see Ayah one day. I said, okay. I tell you what, this is the practice what we've done, and this is the program we're planning. Jala, I said, Dato Jega, you don't get in trouble. I just want to ask you one thing. Asian Drama Festival, do you think something worth the king to come? Jega, this fantastic event. The king deserving for this event. I'll speak to him. So he goes away and calls me back in 1 week's time. Jega, king agrees. I can't agree. But he wants you to officially write to them. So I wrote an official letter and gave it to Jala. He went and gave it to they gave it the keeper of the ruler's seal. It always goes to heavy protocol. So when the letter went to him. Meantime, I had to fly to Zimbabwe or Zambia. Zimbabwe. That time I was given an assignment in Zimbabwe. 4 months I was there in Zimbabwe, setting up the Zimbabwe Investment Center. So, but 1 month after I was there, I get a fax from KL. The Jega, the palace has replied, saying the king agrees. The king regrets. He cannot come to your festival on the day you have specified. He's busy. But the royal command is asking whether you can change the date so he can come. So this guy is asking me, Jega, do you think you should change the date? I said, heaven's sake, change the date. So devotees, we changed the date and the guest of honor for the Asian Humanitarian was the king. Who did this? Swami took over. Because we dared to do. You see, I tell people, people have gone on the world, they ask me, why not doing it? Waiting for Baba's signal from Baba. How do you signal Baba? We think Baba tell us what to do. I said, what Baba tell you what to do? Look at all his speeches, he already given enough instructions, I haven't said what to do. I tell, listen, you're sitting in the chair and asking Baba how to. How can he guide you? You get up. Swami, I'm doing something. Swami, I'm doing. If you don't help me, if you don't rescue me, I'll fall. Up to him, we're not to protect us. Up to him, we're doing his work. Okay? That is the challenge, the faith that he will come and grab you and rescue you. And make sure you don't fall. And one after another incidents we had, where he came and crazy ideas. 110 tickets to Asian Drama. How to get this? One by one, he made this happen. And he made everything. Avondale, Nobel Prize winner. Everything you see a divine touch taking place. Nothing we did. Nothing because Jega could do it. Others around came and said, Jega, this is possible. So this is why I say tell people, dare to do. If you believe that you are doing it, nothing will happen. His mission, this fulfilled. Baba said one thing, and I stopped here with this. Don't show the I finished. Ready to show the zero. 0 or 5 million show. 0 ready. I tell people, so Baba said once to someone in Mumbai, who went to see him, Swami, he said, Swami, can I come to I'm doing seva in Mumbai. Can I do seva in Puttaparthi? Baba replied, hey, Bangaru, whose seva do you think you do in Mumbai? Swami said. Then Baba said, you see, we all thinking, oh, Baba can do it, Baba do it. No. Baba said, I am one arm of the scissors. You are the other. I need you to cut the cloth of Dharma Samstapana, establishing Dharma in the world. Without you, I cannot come. So we must dare to become the second arm of the scissors. That's his mission. I thought I'd share with you today, in a lighter way, the miracle of Sai devotion. Swami, 100% faith in him. and do something that is cause is noble, motive is pure, then he must do. Take my hand, dear Sai, Sathya Sai. Take my hand, dear Sai, Sathya Sai. Take my hand and walk me through this land. Take my hand and walk me through this land. Take my hand, dear Sai, Sathya Sai. Take my hand and walk me through this land. Take my hand and walk me through this land. How do you know this song? Oh, I thought all of you know. Take my hand, dear Sai, Sathya Sai. Take my hand and walk me through the land. Take my hand, dear Sai, Sathya Sai. My hand and walk me through this land. Take my heart, my Lord, Sathya Sai. Take my life and fill it with your love. Let the love in me be love divine. Walk with me, my Lord, your hand in mine. Sai Ram, all together. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Ram, Sai Ram. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, walk with me, my Lord, your hand in mine. Walk with me, my Lord, all together. Take my hand, yes,
Take my hand, yes, I, Sathya Sai. Take my hand and walk me through this land. Take my hand, yes, I, Sathya Sai. Take my hand and walk me through this land. A month or so before Brother Jaga came, he sent me an email and he said, "Are you ready for the storm to hit you?" You know, the day he landed, we had a big storm throughout the country.
At the lights,
yeah, there was no power here, and we were thinking, what's going to happen on the day. No, there was a really storm because I went to see him the next day, and the whole street, the dust being blown, and paper and bottles, and he spoke about the Nobel Peace Prize winner. Do you know that he was nominated as a Nobel Peace as a prize by 4 countries?
I didn't win the prize, okay? The guy who won the prize was Al Gore, the deputy president of USA, He won the prize, Nobel Prize, for his work in environment. So 4 countries nominated me, from Japan, USA, Malaysia and Zambia. 4 countries. Japan, Malaysia, USA, Zambia. They kept it very secret, according to the guys kept it secret until they had no choice but to approach him, because whoever is nominated must agree. If you get the prize, you will accept it, okay? They don't want somebody to reject the prize, okay? So they said, what you guys are crazy at that? We're not asking you your opinion, he's asking me to sign it and say agree. So that's all. Thank you, brother.
What do the judges know? It's a real privilege and a wonderful session, and you'll be seeing fellows running after yandas everywhere now, manifesting rain and snow. Brothers and sisters,
प्रियवाक्य प्रदानेन सर्वे तुष्यन्ति जातवः तस्मात् तदेव कर्तव्यम् तदा तस्मेव